And welcome. That's how we're starting this. With this sassy jazz music that we've got going on here. Welcome everybody to NoCo Live, the weekly NoCo FM live show. We need a better script for that one. That didn't work too well.
We're here once a week.
I am one of your hosts, Charles, the man with a plan, Kelly.
And I am your other host, Kevcat Martinez.
And then we have our other host, Chris. Who's
Hi, I'm your other host. I'm Chris Lanphier.
Yeah, on Cam 2.
Cam 2.
Ooh, the sensual Cam 2.
Dos camisados.
So, hello everybody. How's everybody going? Everybody in the chat, say hi. Let us know that you are here. Today we are going to be talking about Pride.
I'm
Pride
so
Month.
stoked about it.
We're going to be talking about a KK show. We're going to be talking about Talk and Roll. We're going to be talking about things that we're going to be doing. I'm talking so freaking fast. We're going to be talking all things of the gay variety of the things.
Variety.
But first, before we begin, we're doing a new bit that I've been doing for a hot minute.
This is my favorite thing.
Okay, so here's the thing. For the past 6 months, I have created a review show that only KevCat has been able to watch, and it's the best thing on the planet. We call it Charles's Energy Drink Theater. Now, here's the situation. I may or may not have asked KK to show up with energy drinks.
I fucked up, okay?
It's okay.
I messed up.
It's all right. It's all right. So, we don't have any energy drinks for Energy Drink Theater. However, what we do have is so much better. What we have, grab it, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Bunt cakes. We've got ourselves bunt cakes.
I'm so excited about this.
Chris, you're going to join us with this as well, so I'm going to get your opinion on said bunt cakes.
Said bunt.
So
I like eating butt.
Give me the bunt.
First thing, A3KCM, big fan of Talk and Roll, says I drink a Charles energy drink. I wouldn't. That would taste like booty.
Honestly.
Wait, are you talking
like
about
excitement?
a drink that Charles made or a drink made of Charles?
A drink inspired by Charles.
No, Derek says it would taste like apologies.
Yeah, same.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
Pass the bunt. Oh, that's cute.
Pass the bunt. Welcome to Pass the Bunt. Here, cheers.
Pass the bunt.
Cheers. Clink it. Okay. So first off, no. Before we begin, there's a whole thing. There's a whole section of the show that we have to talk about because we do the whole experience of Charles's Energy Drink Theater, and now our energy drink of the day is a bunt cake. Which, I mean, if you think about it, there's a lot of sugar here. So first off, I do want to talk about the brand here, which is Nothing Bunt Cakes. Which is
they're a local Fort Collins company.
Only local, or is it like no? It's definitely a franchise.
Is it a franchise? Okay.
I think
it's too good of a name to not be a franchise.
Right. So
I was just gonna say I love the Adorable Shop. It's like my favorite place to be in.
So it's this whole shop that's dedicated directly to bunt cakes, and they have individual ones that I sneak into the movie theater. They have a medium-sized one that's a good Charles size.
Good Charles size.
And then they have the large, the family size, which I also call the Charles size. I can destroy
Charles before a blunt, Charles after a blunt. Yeah. That's what it is.
So pretty much what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about the container, which honestly it's just plastic with one single sticker. I am very disappointed in this container, but honestly it's very simple.
Honestly, I'm gonna say that I love the design of it. It's very simple. It's very cute. Like the logo itself, not the container.
Right.
I don't like single plastic use.
Right.
Like that's just me as the person who likes turtles.
Right. So
I like turtles.
I like turtles. which Joel Chavez won as I Like Turtle Kid for Halloween one year. Great,
Oh,
great.
so good.
God.
So
Wow.
anyways, we did their seasonal variety, which is the lemon raspberry. Now, this company does a seasonal variety, and their seasonal variety stays the same over the course of like the year. So like next year, their seasonal varieties are going to be the same next year. They don't really switch things up.
Yeah.
So you know what you're going to be getting at any one time. But this is their lemon raspberry, which I do have to say, I already tried before we got here.
I have not. I have not tried it.
The reason
For research, right? That's all research.
No. When you go into the building, right?
Yes.
And you go into the shop, they say, "Hi, welcome to Nothing Bundt Cakes." They don't say it like that. They don't put so much emphasis
Hi.
on Nothing Bundt Cakes.
That sounds really sad. That'd be like, welcome to Nothing Bundt Cakes.
Oh God. So they say, "Hey, we've got some samples in the corner. We've got our lemon raspberry in the corner," and I say. And here's what I actually literally said. There's a bunch of children in the store. There's a few like Christian elderly women. They say lemon raspberry, and I go, "Fuck yeah!"
That's fucking me.
And then I realized what I said, and it was not a good situation.
My girlfriend on the chat is saying nothing but disappointment. So I don't know how accurate that is.
I am only on Twitch, so let us know
Yes.
YouTube comments.
Yes.
So pretty much next thing is we're gonna be opening the thing. We're gonna be doing a smell. So it's got a good click to
Got a
it.
good pop.
All right. Okay. All right.
Oh,
Chris.
that smells so wonderful.
Okay.
Okay.
I want before you can't let anybody taint anybody
Okay, let
else's
me-
opinion.
Okay, I like the smell.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really
Can
like
I
the
talk
smell.
about it?
Okay. Yeah.
So I love the smell. I'm someone who will eat a raw lemon because
Right.
I just love the taste of lemons.
Right.
So there's just like a punch in the face of lemon vanilla, and it smells so good.
Right.
Yeah, that's nice.
All right, so yeah, and I love the smell of lemon cake, and that's a big. You can also smell the cream cheese frosting, which
Yeah.
they use in all of their things. It's the same frosting for all of them, which is very interesting. I think that's fine. I love cream cheese frosting, so I could just eat that shit. So anyways, we're gonna take our first bite. Here we go.
I'm always ready for biting.
Do not fucking talk into the microphone, you piece of shit.
Cool game.
All right, now I'll try. This is great internet television, isn't it?
This is one of those. What do they call the videos? Mukbang videos.
It's a mukbang.
Mukbang, which is just. Have you ever heard of?
Okay, I have not, but I actually. Okay, yeah, I'll wait to give my opinion on that.
Okay, I don't think. Okay, so here's my thing. The lemon is very prominent. The raspberry is not. You can't really separate the two.
I'd have to agree.
That's my biggest problem with this one. I love lemon cake. I think lemon cake is the bee's knees. However, this one right here, the raspberry is what I was more excited for. And unfortunately, there's very little raspberry for me. So, KK is already just holy shit, bud.
Just devouring it. Now for me,
You have eaten the entire goddamn thing in the one sentence that I had.
You gave me cake, and you said.
So okay,
That's
it's
true.
Muck is pronounced as like the Pokemon name. Bang pronounced
bang
bong.
pronounced bong. Mukbang.
Mukbang.
Coming soon, Mukbang.
I like to say mukbang because it makes you extra white.
Yeah.
This is delicious.
Mukbang sounds like some kind of hentai sort of thing.
It definitely probably is. So it's like people just like to sit around and watch other people eat, and
Right.
I mean, honestly, same. Sometimes it's weirdly like gratifying to watch someone else
I can't
eat
do it.
while you're eating.
I cannot do it.
I love food.
I can't watch any of those videos because like especially like the really like obnoxious ones where they're like eating lobster and they're just like chewing into the microphone.
I hate
It
those.
is disgusting.
It's only like if I see don't. Charles will literally throw something at
I
you.
I will kick you off of this show.
He
You will
was,
be
like-
fired. Okay, so anyways, we got some sexy tentacles in the chat.
Ooh.
Oh.
So anyways, I want to hear from you guys. What did you think of this?
This was.
bit?
Oh wait, I didn't even like. This was bomb. Like this.
Well,
cake was so
fucking
good.
obviously, you ate the
thing
entire
is,
goddamn thing.
I have to agree with you on the raspberry thing, though. I wish there was more raspberry in this.
Right.
I love raspberry. It's my favorite thing. Like, if they put actual whole raspberries in the middle, I would have literally, like, just exploded in this room. But honestly, I'm such a huge fan of lemon cake that this is totally fine with me.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I have to agree. I didn't really pick up much raspberry, but if I'm choosing between the two, if it's between lemon or raspberry, I'd rather have lemon. So I'm
too.
okay with it.
So, welcome to our radio station where we talk about food sometimes. I'm going to get closer to this mic. I'm a little bit too far away. Anyways,
Well, me too.
so how are you all doing in the chat? I want to hear from every single person. How are you? What is going on in your life? We'll get back to you in a second because I want to hear about what's going on in your neck of the woods. So,
And if you're an alien, we're interested too. You don't have to be human.
yeah, if you're, please reach out. First contact is just a few decades away.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
It's not far.
Yeah, we just need to learn warp drive, and then we meet the Vulcans. And yeah, that's just how it works. Is this the Star Trek show with Charles right now?
Apparently it is.
apparently.
It's the trek out with your Starfleet communicator.
Check out with your dick out.
Whoa!
I said deck. I said deck as in a
Holodeck.
A holodeck.
Trek out with your holodeck
holodeck
out. Yes. I like this.
Hold up.
Are we both
Trek
saying this?
out with your holodeck out.
I'm so glad this is a thing that's going to be saved on your Facebook forever.
It's on my Facebook for
I'm gonna
Hero
go
of
like
All
it.
Time. So, anyways,
Dylan
today-
and Dumber saying, "I want to believe," and
Me too.
same.
Same. I get that.
Oh my gosh, Dylan.
Yeah.
Hello, Dylan.
Hello, Dylan.
I know Dylan. He's a friend of mine.
So, anyways,
Well, this is Dylan and Dumber. That's a different Dylan.
It's the same Dylan.
that's the same Dylan.
Is my Dylan. You guys don't know.
I'm
this
thinking of Derek, not Dylan. Hi, Dylan. I'm sorry I confused you for Derek, but welcome. God.
Wow.
This is what
Chris.
happens when you're trying to chat and interact and run the stream at the same time.
Wow.
Thanks, Derek. I appreciate it.
Wow. So today we're going to be talking about, that was redundant as fuck. We're going to be talking about Pride Month and what we can do as a company to better the lives of the people that we love to support. So
Right.
that's something that I'm invested in. I know that's something that KK is invested in. I know that's something that Chris is invested in as well as the business as a whole. Before we begin, like I love this jazz soundtrack backing
It's so
me here.
good.
It's so perfect. Oh, have some more. You have like
There's
another
nothing
bite.
left.
There's nothing left.
There's 2 bites.
So
2 whole bites. Yes, that's really, yeah, that's what's
I'm a
happening.
growing boy.
Yeah.
I don't need this judgment.
okay, so before we really like jump into it, the thing that I wanted to mention is that a lot of businesses tend to, and a lot of companies, and I'm throwing some people under the, I don't want to say I'm throwing people under the bus, but businesses tend to use Pride as a way to market their businesses, and that's not what we're trying to do here. We're really
we've been
wanting
gay
to
from day one.
yeah. Yes. Yes. So like our goal here is to really like walk the walk as well as, are already talking the talk. And I talk a lot. So we've been doing a lot of talking behind the scenes about this and on our social medias about how we care. And what we're deciding today is to figure out how we can support with financial means, with our voice, with whatever we can.
Dylan says, "Get that fucker under that bus." Yeah, I mean that's the thing, right? I mean you have companies who legitimately care about LGBTQ issues and LGBTQ people,
Right.
and are committed to diversity in the same way that we are. Mm-hmm. But then you also have companies. KevCat and I were talking about this the other day about like the LGBT flag rainbow Doritos coming out, and I have to feel like
I'm sorry. I would fucking destroy through a bag of those.
Anybody
I
would.
don't give a fuck.
Right, but here's the question though. At what point is it like actually supporting the community, and at what point, where does that cross over into condescension?
I feel like it crosses over into condescension, especially like if Chick-fil-A came out with like a Pride Month thing. I would honestly tell them to shove it up somewhere. But
You can say in their you can say
Hey, this is a family show.
is this a family show?
Just
I
say
don't know.
I was
so-
curious because like I was trying not to cuss, but I didn't. My bracelet says "cum slut" on it.
No, this is not a family show.
Oh, okay,
So
good.
you can say shove it. And we're trying not to get demonetized here or get the stream shut down, so you have to say it really quietly. You can say shove it right up there. No.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine.
Thank you.
There we go. So, for me personally, it just depends on like a pattern of behavior. If you have like proven yourself to be like an ally in the past, like if you use the proceeds from the rainbow themed things that you get to help someone else, like or an organization in the LGBT community that helps us, that's dope and awesome, and that's something that I will support. But if it's proven time and time again that the money, like the creation of these rainbow themed things, are just for corporate gain, then I don't support it. I don't think it's a positive thing.
It's hard to tell where that is though. Like
Right.
that's the difficult thing is like everyone will say Happy Pride Month, but how many of them are actually doing anything about it?
Right. And not everyone can like do anything about it, but when big companies can and they choose not to, that's when I'm like,
For sure.
I
you
don't
know.
know if I agree with this.
I do want to jump in because A3KCM says no fucking swearing on my Minecraft server. I will not fucking swear
I'm a
on this
good
Minecraft.
Christian.
No
Minecraft
fucking
server.
way. Absolutely fucking not.
Selkie says in the chat.
Thank you, Selkie.
There's only 5 though.
Oh,
so.
no. Selkie said exactly.
Yeah, but she did 5.
Yeah.
So, but
sorry,
anyways.
I only did 3.
It's fine. So I really want to show you guys. I'm not going to show the because I want to. It's Selkie. This is still a secret to the audience until we get them in. But did I show you the things?
I don't think you did.
Oh my gosh, Selkie made something
Wait,
amazing.
I think you did show me these.
Okay.
He says yes.
Yes,
These-
you did. They're
okay.
so good.
Okay, so Chris, I'm gonna show you these really quick.
All right.
Switch your camera over to you so it doesn't show in the camera.
Got it. Okay,
And
more on me.
I want you to see this. What Selkie made.
Oh my god.
Isn't that amazing?
That's incredible.
Yeah.
I want them. How can I have them?
How can you have them?
How can I have them?
They will be here in the studio here in a little bit.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
So I'm very
Very
excited for
yes.
that.
That's so amazing.
Super great. We're not going to show those on the screen yet, but very
Yeah,
exciting.
we'll
stuff.
review them on a later live show.
We will do an energy drink review of these dolls.
God.
You just said what they were.
Oh
You just-
shit! Oh, you're so right. Oh,
But you didn't describe them in detail, so I think we can still do a reveal later.
that's true. Okay.
Oh, Selkie's crying. I love you, Selkie.
Flip the table. Yeah. So, anyways,
I'm not crying. You're crying, Selkie.
yeah, and I mean, like, so going back to marketing, I think it's very important for us to understand that all marketing is marketing,
You're
right? You cannot view a company's stance on their on the issues, especially when it comes to LGBTQ issues or issues of diversity in general, based off of their marketing ploys. Because a lot of these businesses, look at Gillette, there's been a lot of stories about how like internal business decisions are very anti-LGBTQIA+, when the company is also, showing these short films is what they're calling them.
Yeah.
So it's things like this. We just have to be aware
Or,
that
or I mean, you can, or to add on to that, AT&T, releasing things about how inclusive they are as a workforce, while also giving money to politicians who are trying to pass anti-LGBT and anti-women discrimination laws as well.
Right,
So
right,
I mean,
exactly.
it's a very slippery slope, and it's like I don't know who to trust anymore when
Yeah.
it comes to those things.
Yeah, it's such a complex issue, but we want to make it as easy as possible for you at home. Turn that jazz up a little bit. We want to make it as easy as possible for you to trust NoCo FM and all your LGBTQIA plus inclusive shit.
That was really good for a minute. I don't know like how that's gonna get better.
Right. So I mean that's our game plan, and that's our game plan today. And I've reiterated this multiple times. But we're going to make sure. And now is this ASMR? Hi there, and welcome to today's. And don't you fucking dare touch the fucking mic. Hi there, and welcome to this ASMR. We're tapping a phone. Okay, we're done. Yeah, the jazz is great. We played hip hop on another one, and somebody was like, "Yeah, let's do jazz next time." And I'm like, "Fuck yeah, we're gonna do jazz." And that's a good bit because I can go, "Oh, hi there."
So
No, you gotta do like a Def Jam comment, like thing.
Right.
So people in the chat, what do you guys think? What do you think about the commercialization of LGBTQ issues and how marketing works? And who do you trust? Who are some companies that you know are talking the talk and walking the walk on LGBTQ issues? Let us know. While Charles is laughing at, I don't know, what are you laughing at, Charles?
Okay, so
Papa Nast. Oh,
So my
yeah.
nickname in the Talk and Roll Discord right now is Papa Nasty.
why?
Okay, so we were talking earlier today, right? And we had this really great moment where we were as a family of the Talk and Roll Discord, which I will post a link here in a second too. We were talking about like how like amazing it is that we were very supportive, and like everybody started saying the word wholesome community. Like everybody's like very supportive of each other. It's a great community. I agree with that. I don't agree with the term wholesome. Because we have a not safe for work channel that gets nasty.
Well, wholesome doesn't necessarily mean clean.
Yeah, okay.
You can be wholesomely tied up by bondage.
Well,
Thank you.
Here's
I mean,
what I said.
that's in the eye of the beholder, I think.
Exactly.
Here's what I said. I said we wholesome, but we also nasty. So we nasty. We a nasty group of people, and that's a good thing. I love my nasty people, but now I'm Papa Nasty.
Oh no.
So it used to be Mr. Carbs for
Mr. Carbs?
Yeah, I change it. I
remember
change it
this.
daily.
So Selkie says, it's tough. In New Zealand, our police came out with a rainbow police car for Pride, and there was a huge backlash from the community saying it was just a ploy, but people forgot about the LGBTQ people who are police who loved it.
And
See,
like,
that's yeah. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, I understand both sides, like, because there are like police officers who are, wow, who like are in
professional
fact
broadcasters.
LGBT, are LGBT, but there are like what started Pride was protesting against the police, so like it's hard to feel like police fit in at Pride for more people who remember.
Sure,
that.
because for a lot of people, the police are seen as a symbol of oppression to some degree.
Exactly,
Yeah.
100%. So it's hard to like have that balance there. I don't know.
Did you guys imagine that when we started talking about bunt cakes, this is where we would end up?
And me just
this
eating
is
all
this
of
is
it.
what you get on NoCo Live. You never know what direction we're gonna turn.
What's the line from My Big Fat Greek Wedding where they bring the bunt cake to it's a bunt? It's a bunt? It's a bunt. A bunt?
Are you just gonna have this
a
conversation
boom?
with yourself?
A bunt. It's a bunt. A bunt. Oh, it's a cake. Oh, your cake has a hole in it.
That was really good. Oh my god.
Someone had to laugh at that. You went through the trouble of reciting that whole thing.
It's a
loved
great
it.
scene. I'm gonna get just a gif. Of
There
this
are no
woman
great
going,
scenes in that movie. I'm
oh,
sorry.
what the fuck are you talking about?
Come on, it's horseshit.
Should I just go? Like, will you guys mind? Like, I don't know.
Kevcat's gonna take a break.
I'm trying to get my camera. I'm
So
recording.
yeah, I mean, like Derek makes a good point when he says that it's making progress and moving forward. I agree. I mean, like
To some degree, sure. It's just hard to know whether it's genuine or not. And
Right.
that's where the difficulty is.
yeah, and these situations when we come into these are so complex, so incredibly complex, and like it's just the whole complexity of the situation is just as diverse as the people that we are talking about.
Right.
And that is very important because every single person is different, and every single person and how they view pride is completely different. So to make sweeping generalizations is bad, but also on the there's history behind not trusting the police, and for very, very good reason when people are dying because they're being beaten by police. But
Right.
True.
anyways,
Wait,
Okay,
I was
you go.
having a conversation with my coworker. He is like the best person to have like conversations like this with because he didn't grow up like where it was accepted to be LGBT. So like he and I have the best conversations. He always asks me questions. I always answer them. But today he brought up like pride, and he was saying like, do you think someone like me would fit in pride? And it kind of made me sad that he asked that because like I feel like everyone belongs at Pride, and that's where I conflict with the cop thing too.
I mean, I can see both sides of that. As a white cisgender, heterosexual male, I have debated whether or not to attend Pride
as
before.
long as you're there for the right reason.
Well, absolutely, yeah, and the reasoning was never in question, but there is. And I think that probably says more about the individual than like for me personally, that was difficult because I'm like, this is about. I used to think of it as not necessarily just showing solidarity for someone, but showing like I am prideful and I'm out. But if you're not of that ilk, then it's like I don't know if I belong here. But I think in my personal case that said a lot more about me than it did about the inclusivity of the event.
Right. And honestly, my first reaction when he asked about it, like he said like I would not have fun at Pride, and I said, well, that's because it's not for you. And it's true, but
Sure,
honestly
yeah.
I also corrected him and I said, no, you would have a blast at Pride because it's just when I went last year it was just love. And like there was some dude that was handing out like pamphlets that were in support of Trump, and it was so funny to watch so many people pull out lighters and light them on fire in front of him. It was so cool.
Wow.
But it was a ballsy move. He was walking with the parades too, like handing out like
Honestly, I mean, granted, I'm surprised that guy like got out, without getting his
unscathed?
ass
Yeah.
kicked. Yeah.
It was incredible. I was like, what? But yeah, no, I feel like Pride is a party that as long as you're there to just have fun and support those who fought to be there, then yeah, everyone's welcome.
Thank you, A3KCM. Yeah, everybody belongs. And I mean, yeah, I think that's the message. And like, in my personal case, it's one of those things where it's like, I want to show solidarity. And like, that's part of the reason why NoCo FM exists. Like our mission is diversity. Our mission is embracing everything that makes us different, everything that makes us unique. And
our 5-year mission
to explore
strange new worlds.
Yeah. But I mean, honestly, like that's why we're doing it, right? Like,
Right.
Kevcat, you have a show on the station that's all about LGBTQ artists,
All
and
about it.
that's not meant to be a plug. That's just more like we want to promote that stuff because those people don't get as much promotion as they should for whatever reason, whether it's bias or bigotry or lack of awareness. I don't know, but it's nice to be able to create a platform where we can talk about those things.
Absolutely. And it's like especially harder for people who, and I know this is going to sound weird, but people who look LGBT to be more accepted by like big locations and like labels and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
They have to work harder to get there. So I love, like, you guys came to me with this idea and you were like, let's do this. And I was like, yesterday I've already planned it. Like, it was so amazing. So it's just so cool to have a platform where I can say, like, these guys are talented and you should check them out.
Hell yeah.
And it's dope.
And now we'll do the plug. If you haven't heard the show, it's at NoCo.FM/Gaydio, Gaydio. There's a new episode every single Friday. It airs live on Fridays at 7 p.m. Mountain, which is 9 p.m. Eastern. And there's a podcast version that comes out Saturday mornings.
It's so good.
I'm so glad you like it.
And it really is. Like, I get feedback from, like, friends and other people, like, on our Facebook page who are like, this music is awesome.
Yeah,
Dope.
it's a banger.
I listen to all of the music that I put on it, so, like...
And we're going to be recording that tonight.
Yes, we are.
So that's going to be fun.
100%.
We'll have to figure out how we're going to do that because we tried figuring out the way that we were
Yes.
going to do it, but we weren't able to do that. So we
Okay.
may just do it here.
It's a work in
We
progress.
can do it here. We can show how the whole thing works on the live stream if people want to see that.
Sure.
It'd be kind of fun.
Can I
So,
show something off real quick?
what are you showing off?
So, for Pride Month, for my show, I was the MC, and I thought I'd do something really cool. And I dyed my hair the color of the trans flag.
Nice.
So, when it's
Hell
up in a
yeah.
mohawk, it looks like it. Right now, it's a fucking mess.
That's so
just,
good.
like, don't judge me. But I'm doing the best I can. And actually, you're going to see it when it's up later.
Tonight?
Because we're reviewing those videos.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
We're going to be doing that. So, well, maybe not because I don't have access to it over there. So,
Okay.
like, people can't watch it with us. And we don't have it set up. So
I mean,
that's fine.
it's on Facebook.
Yeah.
But also, I was gonna say it's a good idea because our pre-show, that's also before my MC bit, is all LGBT themed.
Right.
And it's so amazing because the whole cast did it themselves, and it's so dope.
That's awesome. We'll post that on Facebook and on Instagram. If you're not following us, we're at NoCo FM pretty much everywhere.
Okay. Now, on to the main event.
Dun, 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 dun.
LGBTQ plus.
What?
LGBTQIA plus inclusive fundraiser that we're going to be doing at the end of the month.
Oh yes.
So what ideas do you guys have with me here, and what ideas do you have on the live stream of what we should raise money for? I would like to get some good ideas of what that would be, and then we're not going to make a decision tonight. Mostly because we still need to like communicate with these companies that we're going to be doing this, so that they're not like, okay, this thing's happening. But yeah, I want to hear from you about where we should send our money.
I mean, personally, I like the idea of giving to a local nonprofit organization or at least LGBT organization to really kind of keep our local community vibrant. So that's kind of where I'm leaning, but I'm certainly open to whatever ideas people have out there.
Yeah, and I mean, like, actually, KK just brought up a really good one. I'm gonna let you kind of like talk about it.
So actually, a friend of mine sent this to me, but it is the Transformative Freedom Fund, and basically what they do is they supporting the authentic selves of transgender Coloradans by removing financial barriers to transition-related healthcare. So they basically fund, like, if you need top surgery or if you need HRT or whatever, you can sign up for this scholarship and they will give it to you.
Oh, that's really cool.
And it's so dope. It's, like, so amazing. My friend of mine sent it to me because I was, like, interested in something about it. But it's really, really cool. And it is, I think it's through... Yeah, it's just Colorado. So, yeah.
And what's it called again?
It's called the Transformative Freedom Fund.
I just posted it in the chat.
Cool.
So yeah, I think that's a good. Honestly, that's a really good one. Let's see what else. We can.
Shout out to my friend Xander for sending me that.
Nice. What else we got? We've got a local. I don't really have any other ideas. I was hoping that you would bring more to the table.
You want me to bring more to the table?
Yes.
I mean, I really liked your idea earlier.
Of like individual person.
Of helping somebody out.
Well,
that is
okay,
Colorado.
so do we know any individuals who are saving up for surgery or anything like that?
I think I know a couple. That
Okay.
might
Right.
be
Because
interested
it's
in
tough to, it's tough to say, like, let's give to an individual if we...
I would say, like, we should
That
do...
I don't think we should, just from a business standpoint. There's a lot of like weird tax stuff that goes along with that. because then we
Yeah.
have to like give them cash, then it's taxed because of it's not
Right.
it's through a business and not through a nonprofit. So maybe we should unfortunately focus on through a nonprofit. But I think it's good. It's so good. You guys missed me dancing in the shot for. But anyways, so I think let's chat with them. I'm actually gonna email them really quick, and see what we can do. But yeah, what do you guys think in the chat? What are you thinking? What are you thinking there? Is that a good idea for us? Should we go a different direction? What are you thinking? This is not a good song for this same bit. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm over it. I'm over the bit.
My heart's already broken. There it is.
Hi there. My name is Charles Kelly, and you are listening to NoCo FM, Northern Colorado's online streaming station featuring these fine fools. You can find us at nocofm.com or noco.fm, or you can just Google it. Just Google it, please. Anyways, how are you? This is the commercial break where I bring you our sponsor. How about if I do like a fake sponsor?
This one is brought to you by Loose Toenails. Literally the worst thing on the planet. Loose Toenails.
This week's episode.
I think stubbing your toe is worse than loose toenails. But
You
that's
are
me.
right, but like imagine a loose toenail, like a hangnail getting caught on your sock right as you're like putting it on.
This
Can't
week's
say I've ever had that happen.
It's the worst.
Sounds bad.
This week's episode is brought to you by Nothing Bundt Cakes.
I wish.
Nothing Bundt Cakes.
Please
Find
me.
one right now. Find it. Go find it.
Look for it.
All right. So
Look
anyway.
at me and listen to your heart.
So, anyways, yeah, I think that's a good choice there. I think. Hi there, my name's Charles. This week's episode is brought to you by Papa Nasty's Emporium. Thank you, Derek.
Plug them, slug them, and love them.
The more you know star, except it's just Google it. That's good. That's good. So, anyways, thanks, guys. Thanks for
Yeah, we need some motion graphics for that star.
That'd be
The just
great.
Google it star.
right.
I think that needs to happen.
Yeah. So, like, what else? What else do you guys want to talk about? We got some time. What do you think?
Yeah. What's everyone up to tonight?
What am I up to tonight?
Oh, okay, so we need to hear about your show.
Okay, my show.
Oh, and I need to tell the story about the guy who I ran into.
Oh my god.
Okay, you
Oh
do
yeah,
your show.
the guy who's milling around at the studio.
Yeah.
So I was I forgot what I was going to say about my show. This week's episode, we're recording it tonight and getting it all finished. I already have an amazing interview from Fort Collins' own Adrian Ray Ash from Plasma Canvas, and I'm so stoked about that. Then we also have I'm trying out some like historical bits for Pride Month. I really want to put in some more information from where we came from. If anyone wants to like send me any music from queer LGBTQIA plus artists that have touched you, that'd be dope. You could just send it to the station.
Yeah, you can at NoCo FM on the socials, or you can email us at hello@noco.fm. That works too.
I also do have my own Twitter that you can like send me things on. It's KevCat is lost. KEVKAT is lost. I know sometimes it sounds like I'm saying Kef with an F. And
Kev. Half Kevin, half cat, all awesome.
all gay.
Hey,
so-
two people have liked the Trek Out with your holodeck out
Yes.
on Facebook.
Nice.
good.
Two
I like
whole
it.
two whole human beings. One of them is not Cat.
I'm sorry. I've written it down.
So anyways, so I'm emailing this. We want to email them and have them email us back for that company at the hello@NoCo.fm email address, right?
Absolutely. hello@noco.fm. Or check this out. Hey, Kat, what do you think about this? We have a message line where people can call in. What if they were able to call in and say what pride means to them? Would you want to play that on the show?
Oh my god, I would love to play that. I didn't know I could do that.
Yeah.
I want to do that.
Absolutely. So if you want to tell us what Pride means to you, what Pride Month means to you, or interesting stories along that line, call us at 970-666-NoCo. That's 970-666-6626. And yes, that smell that you're noticing is the devil whenever we say the phone number. But it's 666 NoCo, area code 970.
And if you're wondering why it smells like weed, don't worry about it.
It's fine. It's Colorado.
It's the devil's lettuce. Get it? That was a bad joke. I'm sorry.
The devil's lettuce?
That smell! Can't you smell that smell?
I'm sorry.
All right, I'm gonna write this email. You guys have fun. You guys chat about your show.
Okay.
And I'm
Dope.
going to. You got an interview this week.
I got an interview this week. I have one coming up with my dog 8 Chad. Their drummer is non-binary, and I'm really excited to meet with them. I'm also meeting with Burnt Toast from Tennessee. Haven't gotten a specific date down yet, but they are stoked to be on the show. I also just, I have thrown myself into gay things. I've been, looking up local queer bands, local events that are happening around town. I started looking at the Stonewall riots and just trying to understand where we came from and what made us here now.
So for those of us who don't know, what were the Stonewall riots?
The Stonewall riots. I'm going to mess this up.
That's
the
fine.
Stonewall riots.
We'll link to a Wikipedia article
Please
in case people want more 100% accurate information.
So I'm just gonna condense it. But Stonewall riots are basically the product of trans women of color fighting for our rights to exist, to live our lives happily as queer and trans and whatever the hell we are. And it became the first Pride. The police were, I can't talk correctly right now. The police.
Do you want me to pull up the Wikipedia page?
God, please do. Okay. Because the second I get on microphone, everything in my head, I am a genius when I'm not here.
That's always how it works. The thing of it is, I think, you just have to do it more and more and more and more until it becomes second nature.
Yes. So yeah, it was just violent demonstrations by the LGBT community to liberate LGBT people. It was started by a couple of people, actually even someone I mentioned on the show. Her name is Jane County. She's one of the first openly transgender rock artists. She was in them too, and she was starting next. Wow.
Is that the singer from Against Me?
No, that's Laura Jane Grace.
Oh, okay. I got that confused.
Yes, or is it Laura Grace Jane? Jane Grace? I'm dyslexic.
I think Laura Jane Grace.
Yeah.
Dylan and Dummer says, you should blast some Glass Animals on the Gadio. The lead singer just married his guitarist, and I'm so happy for those dudes.
Hell yes. I did not know that happened. Thank you for filling me in. I love Glass
Animals is awesome. We do play them on the rotation, but we could put some stuff on Gadio. That'd be cool.
Dope. I'll throw them on. But yeah, she's also in them. The main people that ran it, I'm not seeing the names of, and I always say it wrong, so I'm not going to say it until I see them again.
This is great audio, guys.
It is so good.
Somebody talk
while this happens,
I read this email.
While I'm trying to read, I will...
While KevCat is reading about these riots so that we can educate you, we mentioned Glass Animals just now about playing them on Gadio, and it's true that we do have our LGBTQ-focused music show called NoCo Gadio, but we also play music and podcasts 24/7 at NoCo.FM or through our mobile app, which you can find in the App Store and on Google Play by just searching for NoCo FM, or go to NoCo.FM/app and download it for free. It's a 24/7 music and podcast station. We play our original shows like Gadio and like Talk and Roll, which is Charles's D&D discussion and live play show. But whenever we're not talking, which thankfully is most of the time, we are playing music. So you can hear commercial-free music just about 24 hours a day at NoCo.FM or on the NoCo FM mobile app. Or if you're using one of those smart home devices that I won't say the name of, you can just say, hey, thing, listen to NoCo FM.
Okay, Schmoogle. Hey, Schmoogle. Hey, Schmoogle.
Or Rebexla.
Marsha P. Johnson,
That's
Zazu
the
Nova,
third one.
and Jackie Hormona.
Hell yeah.
And those are the
Jackie
three...
Hormona. That's an
Yes.
amazing name.
Fucking right? Okay. Those are the three, like, powerhouses. I remembered their names. I was so scared of saying them wrong. So, yes. Marsha P. Johnson.
A3KCM says, oh my God, gay screeching.
I completely understand.
And Sam says, stubbing your toe and ripping your toenail off is the worst. And I have to agree. That hurts about as much as the time that I smashed my fingers in a car door and the fingernails ripped off.
Oh my God.
That was, I think I was 7 or 8 at the time, and I'm not sure I've ever screamed in as much agony as I was in at that exact moment.
Oh my God.
Fun fact about me, this finger from here up was cut off when I was 4.
Yeah,
Like
their
cut off
finger was this
entirely?
long. It was this long. They were a really long middle finger, and it's
So,
gone.
no,
3
it's round.
extra digits.
I'm not even kidding. Touch my finger. Touch my finger. Touch it. Like, feel it.
I'm touching it. It feels like a goddamn finger.
Feel it. Now feel this one.
I don't.
You
I
don't
don't
feel a
feel
difference?
anything.
Okay,
Chris,
hold on.
middle fingers.
Pull my finger.
I noticed a difference.
Yeah,
Okay.
so this one's round and also shorter, but I cut it off in a window. Like, here up was gone.
And nothing was reattached, or was it
Nope,
reattached?
it grew back.
What?
I was 4. So yeah, it grew back. They told me I wouldn't have a fingerprint or a fingernail. I have both. And they told my parents, like, good luck having a child without a fingertip. And my dad was like, I'm going to change your bandages every day and take care of you and blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I got a finger.
And look at you now.
And now I
You're
got
a
all my fingers.
well-respected radio show host.
With my fingertip.
With your fingertip.
And I can flip people off correctly.
That's what's important.
You know how you flip off people correctly? I learned this from Flight of the Conchords.
What?
When you give people the bird. Nope. Camera.
I love this. This is so good.
No.
It looks good.
No, it's excellent.
It was good.
I'm having too much fun with the soundboard.
Yeah,
I gotta
we-
say.
It's
I'm
so
gonna
fun.
just change all the sound things to just me going just me just like coughing like I'm in a bathroom and just telling somebody that somebody's pooping here. Just one.
You gotta make each button a different host doing the exact same cough.
Oh,
so
God,
just have one that's
no.
just Stephanie James going.
That would be so bad.
That would be amazing.
Okay. So yeah. What else we got? We've got our next sponsor. That's what we've got. No, God, this music is so perfect.
It's so wonderful. I absolutely dig it.
It's so chill. So we use a thing. And actually, I do want to.
Hey, A3KCM says, I'm so not straight so that my finger isn't straight when I flip people off.
Yeah.
Yes, I like that.
Nice.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna talk about Artlist, the place that we get our music from, which is super awesome. I think you should check out Artlist if you're into video production or anything podcasting wise. Artlist is a great way to.
If you need music for your project.
It's super inexpensive. It's $200 for the year, which is crazy inexpensive. Like before I found Artlist, I would spend $200 on a single track for audio purposes.
We'll have to do another live episode about the shitty world of music licensing because it's kind of ridiculous.
Right. I've got a crazy hair in my nose. I am so sorry. I'm gonna have to go deal with this in a second. But like, Chris, yeah, you keep it there. Keep that on your face. No!
Oh my God!
Yeah, we'll just wait for Charles to
We're good.
regroup himself
We're
a
good.
little bit.
We're
Yeah,
good.
are we okay?
boy.
Are
We're
we
good.
okay?
We're good.
All right.
Oh,
Aw,
no!
come on.
How has this happened?
So we're on like a 10-second delay for us saying our dumb jokes. So what else we got? What we've got? I think this is about it.
I mean, I'm still gay. Like,
Cool.
I mean,
Oh, that hasn't changed in the last hour. That's good.
Okay, so let's talk about.
Glad we got our Kev Cat.
Oh, can I share
Gay
a
update.
personal story?
Absolutely.
That happened at work. So I had somebody who was hanging out near like where I hang out outside my store to smoke and stuff.
Sure.
And I greeted her. I was like, "Hello, it's lovely to meet you. I see that you're working near me." And she greeted me nicely. And then I found out later that she said some really transphobic things to me, like about me behind my back. And I was like,
what?
Cool. And then I had to interact with her more, and it was just really weird.
All right. So as a trans person,
yes,
I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this, but I don't want to make any assumptions. Is that better or worse? Like, would you rather have someone be rude to your face, or would you rather have someone be nice to your face and just be rude behind your back?
Okay, I can work with both. The thing is, I love talking to people who don't agree with me. That's my favorite thing to do, is I like to have conversations. I like to have conversations where I, present my point of view and my take on everything, and then I listen to what they have to say. So if somebody, like my coworker, who is a really close friend of mine, great dude, amazing guy, best conversations with him. When he first met me, he was using the T word a lot, tranny. And he kept he actually called me one at one point, and we just talked about it. I was like, hey man, that's a really not okay word, and here's why. And he was willing to listen to me and understand, and I'm really good at having conversations with people who are against everything I'm about. So if you are mean to my face, then I will be like, let's have a conversation about this. Why do you feel this way? And if you're mean behind my back but nice to my face, then I know about it, then I know how to bring up that into a conversation and say, hey, what do you think about trans people? Obviously a lot more artful than that, but pretty much the same. And just like open their eyes about it, present myself as non-threatening and someone that is here to help them and talk to them rather than attack them. And I can usually actually cover a lot of ground. Like with that girl, she said that behind my back, right? And it really hurt my feelings. So I when we were out next smoking, I was like, hey, why do you think this? Because what she said was, she said that kids these days are like making up genders and stuff, and it's just a trend and something fun. She was like, people keep just like going back and forth with their genders and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, it's because when you're young, you're figuring things out. People come out a lot times. Like I came out like as 12 different things when I was trying to figure myself out. And now like I came to where I am now.
Yeah, and I mean like, okay, so first off, Durenti has an awesome thing. KevCat, I made this Twitch account specifically for this. I also wanted to drop this link that was posted last year on What Brands. So this person actually created this.
Oh, hi, Justin.
Do you know this person?
Yes.
Awesome.
He's in the Rocky Cast with me.
Oh, hell yeah.
Cool.
So,
welcome.
So, these companies are actually giving back to the LGBTQ communities, which is really awesome. So we'll go over this. I saw a few of these. I haven't seen the full list, but that's super exciting. We'll go through this as well. And, honestly, Converse is really rad. I saw their really awesome Pride shoes.
My friend Xander got them, and they're so cool.
Shit.
They are so dope. I love them.
They have the soles of the shoe are all rainbow.
Nice.
So like, yeah, it's great. They have a lot of different
cool.
really cool stuff. They have platforms, which is really cool.
Which I kind of want, but I'm already like, I feel like I'm too tall for platforms, but too short for regular shoes. So I'm just like suffering.
A3KCM says KK gives off lawyer parent vibes.
Thank you.
Wait, does that mean, A3KCM, does that mean that KevCat would be a lawyer parent or has a parent that is a lawyer?
Both.
It's
a family of lawyers.
Oh God, that's
a lawyer
awful.
family. Yeah.
Oh, like I have parents that are lawyers. I have a friend that's a lawyer that I hang out with a lot. Well, she's not actually a lawyer, but she might as well be.
So in the chat, I'm being told now is the perfect time to tell Charles to try ladies' pants.
Try ladies' pants?
No, this goes back to a conversation that Sam and I had last week. You remember how you and I were talking about how there are not really good sources of colored pants for men?
Yes.
Right.
Yes, I completely agree with
you. And this was your words. You said like my body is awkwardly shaped, so it's hard to find good pants that fit.
I am opposite hourglass shaped.
Okay. You're the upside down.
I've got a pin up top, a pin down below, and big old round right in the center.
Oh my god.
That's
So Sam,
that's not pear shaped.
You're making yourself sound like you're a Tim Burton character.
I
That's what you're
fucking
doing.
am. Have you seen me add some dark eyeliner? I am
some guy
I'm
liner.
sorry. Somebody called me Dr. Lawyer Dad, and I feel so good about that title.
That's Derek.
Unfrozen caveman lawyer.
Derek, I love you.
So Charles, so the suggestion that Sam had was to try switching to ladies' pants, since there are, obviously no shortage of different colors available for women. What are your thoughts?
I've got one word for you, and it's the reason why I will not do that. Pockets.
Oh my god.
This dude needs some pockets.
All
I
right.
need some Do you want to know what I have in my pocket? I don't. Yeah.
Let's do a pocket reveal.
Let's do a pocket reveal. Okay, what we got in my boy pockets right now? Currently, wallet,
a cigarette butt.
Cash that I got from my roommate so he could pay for his utilities. Finally.
We calling people out on this.
Jewel, more money that's not in my wallet. Keys. Pack of smokes because I'm terrible. Don't follow. Don't
do what Charles does, kids.
Normally, cell phone.
That's really
laptop.
good. Just pulls it out of here.
Bunt cake.
I could be wrong, but I think some of those things will not fit in your pocket.
You fucking try me.
Dude, I stole Circus's cargo pants.
Are your pants just like a clown car that you're constantly pulling things out of? Like it's your version of Mary Poppins
bag.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Hermione's bag was smaller and fit more things in it.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying.
I don't get that reference. but-
Ramona's flowers bag is complete, like a
Oh my
complete
God.
universe.
I love her bag.
So also, Derek did want to name this show that just got created, which is Papa Nasty's Pocket Cast. Hi there, welcome to this is what's in my pocket today. And we're gonna talk about it for an hour.
I love your ID picture.
Okay.
Sam says you can thank me when you have great fitting purple pants.
Honestly, how about this? I just get some purple pants online. I found a really good company called, I think it's Jax, but it's spelled weird, Jachs. They have 3 pairs of chinos right now for $100.
Nice.
And they're like a bunch of different colors, and I'm like, yes, I'm gonna get some yellow chinos. Hell yeah, I'm gonna get some yellow chinos.
Dope. I go on Angry Young and Poor all the time, and I just like cry because I want everything on that website so bad.
Ladies' pants hug me like nothing ever has. I wear a backpack. Pockets are obsolete. Fight me, bud. You can't bring backpacks anywhere. You go to a movie theater, they say nah.
You do wear your backpack a lot.
I do wear my backpack here.
I do wear mine a lot.
Don't like. You can't really go in public with a backpack.
That's
You
true.
can.
People think you're gonna have
you
a
can't
bomb.
even go. You can't
Circus
even
does
go
it.
to a movie theater with a large purse anymore.
Oh,
That's true. They now measure your purse at
are
the
you
movies.
kidding me?
Yeah.
Not kidding.
Yeah.
I'm still really good at hiding things under my shirt, so come at me.
Boom.
So Charles's pants are bags of holding. Yes, it's true.
And I
I
said
fit some weird shit in there sometime, but I had a
Sam
full
wants to
sandwich
know-
yesterday.
Sam
God,
wants to
me
know
too.
if you need pockets for your balls.
Do I
Is
need
that why
pocket-
you need pockets?
Okay.
I'm wondering if this is a
I just
queer
need pockets
thing.
for my stuff.
Yeah, I'm wondering if this is a queer thing, because, like, the other day, my friend was like, hey, do you have my charger in your pocket? I was like, hang on. I pulled out a sandwich, my wallet, I pulled out a drink, I pulled out my keys, I pulled out, like, a sock I left in there from the other night, and then I finally found their, like, charger next to my charger, and then my friend's car key. Like, I don't know.
I'm gonna put my while you tell this story, I'm gonna put the cash in my wallet.
I like while you were talking, I was like looking through your wallet to see if there was anything fun there, and the only thing that's fun is your ID. And I love your ID.
Are we gonna show my ID on the
Can
stream?
we show you our ID?
Make sure you cover up the
I will.
things that people
I'm very good at
don't
that.
Just
need
the
to see.
picture.
That's
Okay.
the tip,
Ready?
folks.
Tell me if this is good.
Oh yeah, you're right in the shot there.
Oh Jesus.
Perfect.
Hold on, I need to make that face.
Oh my god, it held right over his face.
This is the face that I
That's gonna look really good in the replay.
I'm so excited. Are you? That's good. It's an artist thing for sure. Yeah, I think so. I think it's more of an artist thing than a queer thing. Because I know a lot of artists, but also pockets are fucking incredible.
They are.
True. I don't know what I'd do without pockets.
I stole these pants from Circus, and the pockets are so big I can almost fit my arm in them, and I'm so excited about it.
Okay. So here's a question. So Circus is your significant other.
Yes.
How often would you say the two of you are able to interchange clothes?
They're the same time. They're the same size. They are both like the exact same goddamn size.
He doesn't like trying clothes on, so we'll go shopping.
He doesn't wear clothes.
No, he does wear clothes.
He does not wear clothes.
He doesn't believe in shirts, and he doesn't believe in underwear. No, I'm kidding. But
who believes in underwear?
Right, right. Except for MeUndies. This episode is brought to you by MeUndies.
Hey, who at this table is actually wearing MeUndies? This one! This one!
I prefer Sax, but that's just me.
What?
Sax underwear?
Yeah, SAXX.
Okay, I thought you meant like sacks as in like trash bags, and I was like, okay.
I prefer to wear trash bags.
You do you, dog.
They've got a drawstring it works out perfectly.
I'm not here to judge.
Which MeUndies am I wearing? I think I'm wearing my polar bear ones.
Are we gonna show on a camera?
No, let's. Yeah, we don't.
Oh,
no, you're wearing your Star Wars ones. You match my belt.
Yeah. My Star Wars ones are really good. They glow in the dark. It's really good.
That's so good.
Do you feel the power of the Force when you're wearing them?
Oh, always. They're a little bit too small for me. I bought the small instead of the medium.
Derek says Chris Brand burlap Spanx. I mean,
yikes.
I feel like that would hurt, Derek.
Yikes. Yikes. I mean, like, if that's your thing, I mean, fashion's fashion.
I've seen it at the con. They swapped wardrobe repeatedly at the event. That is a true story.
Oh my god, very true.
You also had Corbin wearing your net shirt.
Okay, so what happened was we woke up that morning and I was looking through what I had brought, and Circus brought leather pants and I brought a mesh shirt, and we looked at each other and said Corbin, and we walked out and we're like, $9 says you won't wear this, and he said, fuck it, I'll do it for free. And he just went in the car. I have the best picture of Corbin when he's wearing the best outfit ever, posed in a car that we were next to, and it's so good.
Can we post that on Patreon
for
our Patreon members?
Send it to you.
Oh, wait, can I tell you guys the game that we played at PodCon?
Which one?
So this one, I do want to preface this first, that this is in no way making fun of people. It's just a question, right?
Right.
And the question was...
All good questions start with a disclaimer.
Is this a cosplay, or are they a furry? And that's a game that we would play whenever we would see somebody where it was questionable.
Well, this wasn't at PodCon. This was at
Denver,
not Comic-Con.
That's that Denver
you said
Pop
PodCon.
Culture Con. I said that I've said that so many times where I said PodCon instead.
That's
Pop
true.
Culture Con. I've said this multiple times now. Mm-hmm. But I highly recommend playing the game.
Oh, I just found the picture again, and it's even better than I remember.
Okay.
So if you want to see that photo, you can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/NoCo FM. I think that would make a good perk.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if you decide to support us and you see it and then you want a refund, then we can talk about that too.
It's a really good picture.
Oh, Jesus, it's good.
So Corbin is okay. Can I talk about Corbin for a
Please
second?
do.
Corbin is probably one of my favorite people. It's like at PodCon, anytime I was like, I have a dumb idea, Corbin goes, yeah, let's do it. And just comes on this fucking adventure with me. I think that my favorite part was, I can't remember if I heard the story, if I was there for it, but he was walking down the streets and he yelled, fuck the Seahawks. At the top of his lungs, and I was like, dude.
Seattle really brings out the worst in Corbin.
I was like, what? Are you trying to catch, oh my god, so many people looked ready to fight me, and I didn't even do anything, and I was like, this is the environment that I was trying to avoid. But then I got to what was that marketplace that was down the street?
Pike's Fish Market?
Yeah. No, it was the curb market or whatever. I forgot. He's posting it.
Are you putting it on Patreon? Hell yeah.
I'm gonna keep it at free just to.
Sure.
Yeah.
Perfect. I absolutely love this.
I'm grabbing the post right now and posting it in the chat. Everybody can see. Well, here's the. Chris posted the actual. I post the actual post,
Beautiful.
so you guys can see the photo. It's so good. It's sexy.
It's sexy, and it's
it's sexy?
also hilarious.
Question mark?
Yeah.
It's fucking iconic, is what it is.
Corbin really missed out on his time as a supermodel.
Yeah.
He did.
I don't know. I think he could still do it.
He could.
I just remember him.
He's too busy though. I'm working him like a dog on our music stuff. So
him and I had a good conversation about that. Like
about me working him like a dog.
No, about
great.
Well, yeah, that too. But like the whole idea of like what we need to do with the station, and I think that could be a conversation that we have next week on this
Sure.
this thing. Whatever. NoCo Live, is that what we're calling? Yeah, we're calling it NoCo Live.
NoCo Live.
Yeah. So Jesus.
It's so good.
So Corbin.
I also have this picture.
Anyways, my laptop's about dead, so I think I don't have anything else to talk about. What do you guys got? Anything else?
This picture of Corbin.
A3KCM looks dapper. Doesn't he look dapper as fuck? Absolutely.
He looks great.
Wow, that's a great one too.
Isn't that
Corbin
good?
and Circus, yeah.
Yes, that one's one of my favorites.
Okay, so I think we should get out of here.
All right.
So yeah, we'll Corbin from the neck down is Matrix from the neck up frat party.
Okay. So
I'm not sure what that means.
I love it. No, I think from the neck down, I thought he looked like every like dude at the gate at tracks that I see every time I go. Like,
Right.
Okay, so we're gonna do our sign off.
Okay.
Which, as we all know, every week that we've done this, this is the first week, so that's
okay, dope.
We're gonna go around the table and tell what our shows are, and Chris will lead it off, the finale, telling them where they can find NoCo FM.
Sure.
So I'll start with mine, so we can show you how to fucking do. So it's funny. I'll just say this: like
Positivity.
whenever I try to get the Talk and Roll cast to tell the time that the show goes out,
None of them know when it's on.
and it's fucking hilarious that they're like, it's on Sundays, no Saturdays. So I am the host of Talk and Roll, which is a D&D podcast that a lot of you probably know of. We kind of play D&D sometimes, but mostly we just have a lot of fun and make a great story that we're creating together. And you can find that show Saturday nights at NoCo FM, NoCo.FM at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. You can also find me on Rolling Misadventures, which is the show that I have with Sometimes Geek. Derek in the chat, and you can find that on Sunday mornings is when they're usually every other week. And we do that with our third co-host Megan, who we saw at PodCon, which is great. No, not PodCon.
Yeah, it is PodCon.
I saw Megan at PodCon, but I
Oh.
also saw Megan at Pop Culture Con.
Yes, but I saw Megan at PodCon.
So anyways, that's my thing there. You guys should check out the shows. What's yours?
I run NoCo Gadio, the gay show with your gay host. I play LGBTQIA+ artists. I'm dabbling in interviews and stuff like that, so there'll be lots of fun things for you to listen to. You can check us out on NoCo FM Friday nights at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Or you can check us out anywhere you get your podcast Saturday mornings. For the month of June, we're going to be doing a bunch of gay stuff. If you want to call in, tell me your stories, anything like that, it's going to be great. Yeah. And you can find me on Twitter at KevCatIsLost. And Instagram, same thing. And I'm saying every 3 seconds.
That's all right.
That's me.
That's live streaming.
Yes.
Okay, and I'm Chris Lanphier, and you can find me on Twitter at Mr. Lanphier, MrLanphear. All of our shows are available at NoCo.FM, as well as on the NoCo FM mobile app, which you can get in the App Store or in the Google Play Store by searching for NoCo FM, or just go to NoCo.FM/app, and it will automatically come up on your device. All of our shows are available as podcasts as well, the day after they air on the live stream, and you can get those by searching for NoCo FM wherever you find your podcasts. We're at NoCo FM on all of the social medias. We're on Instagram a lot. We're on Twitter and Facebook as well. And of course, we're on Twitch here every-ish Monday at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Every goddamn Monday from here on out.
every Monday from now until the end of time or until we get sick of each other. So thanks again for watching and listening to us and participating in the chat. And we'll see you around the internets or next week right here on Twitch.
Excellent.
Are we still go back to it? We got good music now. Hi there. Have a wonderful evening.
That was upsettingly good timing.